Hello, Asian Americans against Trump. It is great to join you. I'm Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, a proud South Asian American woman, an immigrant who came to the United States alone at the age of 16 because my parents believed in the promise of America. I spent 2 decades as an organizer for immigrant, civil, and human rights, for economic, racial, and gender justice. And I became the first South Asian American to ever serve in the Washington State Legislature and the only woman of color in the state Senate at the time. And then, on the same night that Kamala Harris became the first South Asian American woman and only the second Black woman to be elected to the U.S. Senate, I became the first South Asian American woman ever elected to the House of Representatives. And today, I'm one of only 14 naturalized citizens serving in the House, and one of only 79 women of color to ever be elected to Congress out of the more than 11,000 people that have served. From these experiences, I know that strength emerges in times of crisis. We are fighting a racist president who calls COVID-19 Kung Flu and the Chinese virus, all while playing down the threat and refusing to act as more than 200,000 lives have been lost. We are fighting the hateful rhetoric and dangerous bigotry that has led to heartbreaking stories of business owners and workers in Seattle's International District and communities across the country being harassed, our fellow Asian Americans being told to go back home, all while so many are heroically serving on the front lines of this crisis. And we are fighting a xenophobic president who has attacked immigrants and the very idea of immigration at every turn, issuing a Muslim ban, separating families, caging children, and threatening every form of immigration, from the DACA program to student visas to the family immigration system that has been so core to who we are. But through all of this, we have been powerful. We have continued to do what we have always done: work hard, look out for each other, contribute our greatness, and push boulders up mountains. Now, with less than 50 days until the most important election in recent memory, we have a big opportunity to once again use the power we have. Asian Americans are the fastest growing group of voters in the United States. In Wisconsin, the Asian American vote grew 38% over the last 6 years. In Arizona, it grew 47%. And in North Carolina, it grew 55%. But very little political outreach has been done in our communities and in the languages that we speak. That's where all of us come in. Working on the ground in our communities, we need to organize to build a robust, diverse, widespread coalition where every single one of us does everything we can to get every voter to the polls. Because never forget this, your vote is your voice, and we will not allow the AAPI community to be silenced. So we need to make phone calls, send texts, reach out to neighbors, register people to vote, and get out the vote in record numbers. In doing so, we can flip a county, and by flipping a county, we can flip a state, and by flipping a state, we can defeat this dangerous, corrupt, racist, xenophobic, constitution-destroying president. And when we do all of that, we will not only elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the next president and vice president, we will not only flip the Senate, we will not only expand our majority in the House, we will not only elect diverse Democrats and more Asian Americans up and down the ticket, but we will put this country on a path forward to saving the soul of the nation and fulfilling the promise of America. Your leadership in this election will be how we secure a government that works for all of us, ensuring real justice and opportunity for Asian Americans and all people in this country. Bold, people-first change on healthcare, the economy, immigration, climate, education, and everything we care about runs through our community. It is our collective hands that will do the work to make it happen. So thank you for everything that you are doing. Thank you for joining me in organizing, fighting, bringing more people in, and winning. I am so proud to be working alongside you as we change the course of history for our AAPI community and for all of America.